Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another stream. That's right. Need to update the stream info. And put a shirt on. Chatters, today for the stream schedule, we are going to be doing. We're going to be doing a little bit of Counterstrike, and then we're going to be reacting. 3 videos. Is Spider-Web really stronger than Steel? Why athletes get naked? Women turns McDonald's drive-thru into Battlefield. Lock in. Going back to OBS. I'm gonna go to Twitch. I'll update the stream info. And we're gonna start with Counterstrike. Edit stream info. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. I'm 60 and I know it. Okay, we're booting up Counterstrike as we speak. We could also run some of the finals. That would be a first, though, for me. Counterstrike 2. Lock in. Chatters. Oh, he's booting up now. Okay, I'm terrible at Counterstrike. I think I've gotten like a 3K max at any time, bro. I suck ass at Counterstrike. I've been trying to get better, bro. It's so like, cause I'm a Siege guy, but if you don't know what Counterstrike is, it's basically like a Siege-like game. It's like FPS. Obviously, most people should know what Counterstrike is. Frick, I'm a Siege guy, so it's such a learning curve from being like just memorizing operators to like map knowledge to droning to intel and like all the different operators to then just aim, because like my aim is shit, as you will see in this video and this stream. But yeah, no, it's gonna be brutal. I'm hoping that I can get at least a 3K. That's my goal, is a 3K. If I can get a 3K, I would be very happy. I've gotten it like once before, but it's probably gonna be a long stream today. So I feel like it's definitely doable. It's doable. If you won't find love, just boogie on down, boogie down. Boogie on down, boogie down, boogie on down. Bro, what's happening to my Counterstrike right now? Okay. I think it's because the finals is like downloading or something. Brother. Okay, I'm restarting Steam. Boogie on down, boogie down. Boogie on down. Bro, let's hop on Counterstrike. Shutting down Steam. Open Steam again. Bro, now Steam's not opening. No bummer call anyway. If you won't find love, just boogie on. Okay, whatever. I guess we're doing reacts first then. That's okay. No biggie. I'll figure it out by the time it takes to. Alright, chat. Is Spiderweb really stronger than Steel? It's a Veritasium video. Veritasium is like the GOAT. I don't know why I'm not subbed to him. Yeah, sub to Veritasium. He's the GOAT. Alright, lock in.
This is the largest amount of spider silk that's ever been put together for a test like this. So I'm going to put it to the ultimate test and try to be the first person ever to swing from spider. Silk. I don't know if it's gonna hold my weight, so let's see. In 3.
We're good. We're gonna start from the beginning. Sorry, chat. Something is buggy with my mic, but it's good now. Is Spiderweb really stronger than Steel? It's a Veritasium video. Veritasium's the GOAT. I subbed to him for sure. I know this is about to be a banger video. Never seen it. It's like, I don't know, it's probably relatively new. 2 weeks ago. Alright, lock in, chat.
This is the largest amount of spider silk that's ever been put together for a test like this. So I'm gonna put it to the ultimate test and try to be the first person ever to swing from spider silk. I don't know if it's gonna hold my weight, so let's see. In 3, 2, 1.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy. Like, what's the point for a spider to have that strong of material, chat? Like, actually though, what's the point of it having? Does anybody know? Cause like, honestly, bro, what was I gonna say? Cause like, bro, it's just to catch mosquitoes. This shit does not need to be like stronger than Steel.
In Spider-Man 2,
because you do hear that a lot, so it's like
Peter Parker is on a runaway train full of passengers, and to stop it from derailing, he stands in front of the train, fires webs at the buildings around him, and holds on. The webs stretch, some of them snap, but they do just enough to slow down the train and save everyone on board. It sounds like something straight out of a comic book, but real spider silk, the fiber that makes up a spider's web, well, it truly might be this incredible. It's reportedly stronger than Steel.
It's pretty strong.
That's Chad, have you seen that? Wait, have you seen that? Oh my god, this just popped into my brain. Sorry, pausing right in the fucking start of it. It's spider makes web on different drugs, and it's like they test on a spider web to yeah, like this just boogie like this. You have like LSD, it makes it like weird. You have like speed, it makes it weird, and then caffeine is just cooked, and then this is the normal one. So you can see like that. It's just how they like, who did this? It was like NASA or somebody. Yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. It just popped in my head when we were talking about spider webs. If you won't find it.
Crazy.
And 10 times tougher than Kevlar. To find out if that's really true, I went to the Blackledge Spider Lab at the University of Akron, one of the world's leading research centers studying spider silk. Before I went to the lab, I'd always assumed that a spider web was made from just one kind of silk. But that's actually not the case. One type of silk anchors the web to a surface, another forms this stretchy spiral, and a different sticky silk catches prey. Once something's trapped, the spider switches to yet another silk to wrap it up.
And the threads are all, thinner than...
It's so wild how evolution did all this. And like, you can get into like, well, did God create? But it's like, obviously God didn't just spawn in all these animals. So you can make the argument that like God created the universe, but like, brother, like evolution definitely happened, and it's crazy how evolution figured this all out.
And your hair, so
like,
they're gonna look pretty similar to each other unless you use a microscope.
All in all, there are 7 different types of silk, but the strongest is the dragline silk, which holds the web in its place.
we've got
I hope they're gonna
the
talk
two
about
main
like,
structural
the
threads
spider
in
webs
this
on
web.
different
So
joints.
the spokes on the wagon wheel and the outer framework here, that's all the dragline silk. It's called major ambulate silk if you want the fancy word.
The major ambulate is that one that commonly compared to steel.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And that's partly because its function in a web like this, bug hits it, to stop that moving bug, most of the work is done by the dragline silk.
To do this, the dragline silk has to be incredibly strong. So to find out how it compares to steel, we wanted to run a test. But it turns out that getting a sample isn't so easy. Alright, we've taken a garden variety spider and knocked it unconscious using CO2. We brought it over here and we put it down with tape.
they just smack it.
I then started pulling out the dragline silk by hand. It's so light that you can barely feel it. And we've attached it to this big rotating mechanism which they custom made to milk spiders.
Yuck.
No spiders were harmed in the making of this video.
Now that
Definitely a spider was harmed in the making of
we've
this
got our
video.
silk, we can put one strand into a
That's
machine
bullshit.
that slowly pulls on our sample. And as it pulls, we'll monitor two key properties. When you pull on the silk, that force is spread over a tiny cross-sectional area. If you divide the force by that area, you get the stress. Now, as you pull, the silk is also stretching. To see just how much, we divide the change in length by the original length to get a measure called the strain. At first, as the stress increases, the strain increases roughly in proportion. And if we stop pulling here, the silk would spring back to its original length. But keep pulling, and eventually it passes a point where some of that stretching becomes permanent.
And it's pulling.
Alright, you film down, I'm gonna be filming this.
And it broke.
Wow!
Eventually, if you keep pulling on the silk, it will break. And at that point, the force applied divided by the cross-sectional area is called its ultimate tensile strength.
Great, about 600 megapascals.
So this will probably get like super complicated, but it's fine.
To
Just
put
try
that
to
in
keep up.
perspective, if you had a rope of spider silk that had a cross-sectional area of 1 square centimeter, roughly the size of your little finger, it could support about 60,000 newtons of force.
Which
That's
is
the
how
weight
many
of a
pounds?
fully grown African elephant.
Oh my god, that is insane! Holy shit! So if you had a thick spider silk string that's the size of your little finger, it could support an entire elephant.
That's not even the strongest spider silk out there.
Breaking stress wasn't incredible for this piece of silk.
Deep in the jungles of Madagascar lives the Darwin's bark spider. Its diet consists of flying insects that zip over wide rivers. So to catch its prey, the Darwin's bark spider has to spin giant webs that stretch up to 25 meters over open
Oh
water.
my god!
And to survive that kind of distance and tension, its silk has to be incredibly strong. It has an ultimate tensile strength of around 1600 megapascals.
I don't know what that.
That's more than twice the strength of our sample. But
Holy shit.
experimental ultra-high strength steels can reach an ultimate tensile strength of nearly 3000 megapascals. That's about 3 times that of typical dragline silk. But steel is also about 6 times denser.
Yeah,
So for
true.
2 ropes with the same mass and length, the silk rope has 6 times the cross-sectional area. 6 times the area at 1/3 the strength, well, that gives a rope that can take twice the force before it snaps. This measure of strength relative to mass is called specific strength. And it means that for the same mass and length, spiderwebs can withstand roughly twice the force of ultra-high strength steel before breaking.
So
What
that's
the
where
fuck?
ounce for ounce.
Yo, please tell me I'm not bugging. Do you guys just hear that? What the fuck was that? Yo, please tell me I'm not bugging. Please tell me I'm not bugging. Yo, it sounds like it's coming from like outside. What the fuck? That was weird.
Ounce spider silk is quite strong. You've got to think about what is the application you're talking about using this material in. Is it somewhere where you don't care about weight and you need the strength? Then steel's going to be perfectly fine. But if weight matters, spider silk is really the champion there for tensile strength.
But strength alone isn't enough. To see why, look at rock climbers. If a rock climber was just hanging, all we would care about was if the rope could support their weight. That's strength. But climbers don't just hang, they fall. And now the rope has to bring them to a stop, which means absorbing that kinetic energy. Stop the fall in a short distance, and the energy has to be absorbed quickly. The forces are enormous. Stretch it out, and that same energy
my
is
God, bro,
absorbed
that's so
gradually,
scary.
so the forces are lower. So to absorb more energy without snapping, it has to stretch further. And that's actually not so different from spider silk.
So a bug hits this web, you've got to stop the flight of that bug pretty quickly. And you could do it by just building a really stiff structure. Think like a brick wall. You throw a tennis ball against it. You're going to stop that ball instantly. But that doesn't work very well if you want to catch a meal.
It'll bounce.
Because it'll just fall out. And so it helps to slowly decelerate the insect so that the web has time to stick to it and keep the meal for the spider to subdue.
So the spider silk has to be quite stretchy.
This piece of silk stretched to 70% of its length before it broke, which is really exceptional for dragline silk.
Now, every tiny bit of stretching absorbs a little bit of energy. If you add all these tiny amounts together, the result is the total energy the material absorbs before breaking. On a stress-strain graph, it's proportional to the area under the curve. This is the material's toughness. Kevlar, the material used in bulletproof vests.
Well, you always hear it's like, oh, spider silk is the strongest thing that's ever, like, strongest thing ever. It's like, I don't think that's true. Because, like, human ingenuity will always beat nature. You know what I mean? Except for, like, oh, have you seen that picture? I'm always bringing shit up and I'm always Googling shit in these reactions. Because it's so interesting. Needle versus bee stinger under a microscope. And it's like the bee stinger is like 1,000,000 times sharper than a needle. Let's just see. Yeah, like this. This is what I was talking about. Like, that's a needle, that's a bee stinger. Oh my, look at how much sharper that is than a fucking needle. So it's always like, oh yeah, human ingenuity will always beat out nature, but it's like, does it? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of times where nature is actually like rocks, for example. They have the tensile strength that's stronger than steel. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Bro, what am I even talking about?
Bulletproof vests, whose whole job is to take the energy of a bullet and spread it out before it reaches the body, well, it has a toughness of up to 50 megajoules per cubic meter. Experimental ultra-high-strength steel has a toughness of around 170 megajoules per cubic meter. But spider silk?
This piece of silk had a toughness of about 205 megajoules per cubic meter.
Okay, so that might be
Holy
like
shit.
4 times Kevlar.
But the silk from the Darwin's bark spider can have a peak toughness of 520 megajoules per cubic meter. That's roughly 3 times the strongest steel out there, and 10 times as tough as Kevlar. See, Kevlar has a very high tensile strength, but it's also quite stiff. Compared with stretchy spider silk, that means that the stress-strain graph rises sharply and fails before it can stretch very far. So it's not able to absorb as much energy. And that's why spider silk wins on toughness.
But it's the ultimate in green chemistry. They're not using the high temperature or the caustic solvents that most of the polymer industry uses to make high performance threads. They're doing it at room temperature inside a living body with the same basic building blocks that you use to build your hair and your skin.
Now, the secret to spider silk's unbelievable natural strength lies in how those building blocks are arranged. If you look inside a silk fiber, you'll find spider silk proteins called spidroins. In some regions, the spidroins are arranged in similar size and shape, and they're closely aligned along its length. They're kind of like stacked egg trays. These are nanocrystals. In other areas,
And you lost me. It's like, Veritasium videos are awesome, especially when they had like the old guy doing it. But like, goddamn, they just lose me.
because the spidroins
Especially
aren't
on
so
the math
uniform.
videos, it's
Here
like,
they're
fuck.
less ordered, and they can move and change shape
Still banger videos, but just
more freely.
bro.
These are called the amorphous regions. Together, they work like a network of tiny rigid blocks connected by elastic cords, which I have in front of me. When I pull on the network, the cords stretch and they absorb energy. The blocks don't stretch much, but each one connects to several cords, which spreads the pull across the network. So the amorphous regions let the silk stretch, while the nanocrystals help it withstand a much larger pull. Together, they allow the silk to absorb a tremendous amount of energy before breaking, which makes it so tough. The result is a material that's stronger than steel by weight and also tougher than Kevlar. It sounds perfect for making climbing ropes, parachute cords, airbags, even
Do you guys ever wonder, here, rare malpractice freaking rant here. Do you guys ever wonder, like, what shit is bulletproof? Like, if I grab, breaking the fourth wall here. If I grab this mask, I throw it on. Is this bulletproof? Probably not. Why does my hair look that? Is this mask bulletproof? Probably not. But, like, it feels bulletproof. If you feel it, it feels like steel. But, like, would steel stop a bullet? would anything stop a bullet other than like Kevlar? I don't really know. And it's also the difference between stopping a bullet and like a bulletproof vest. Because a bulletproof vest, if you get shot, it's meant to spread out the energy like around you, so it doesn't even hurt that much. But if you have like when you hear those stories of like, oh, a pen and paper, or like a nickel, you got shot in your breast pocket and it saved you, that would still hurt so bad because it's not absorbing any of the power. Like, it's not piercing your skin, so it's like it won't kill you. But if you get shot in like your breast pocket and a nickel saves you, it's like, brother, you're still going to like, you still get knocked out and shit like that, because it would hurt, because you're still absorbing all the power of a bullet in the cubic centimeter of like 3 cubic centimeters. It's like, so it's still like it would still hurt like a motherfucker. But a bulletproof vest is meant to spread it out. That's why they were talking about Kevlar, like 50 megajoules per cubic meter, I think it was. I don't know, but yeah.
Even bulletproof vests. But we actually aren't using spider silk for any of that, even though we've been trying to for centuries. In 1709, a Frenchman named François Xavier Bon painstakingly collected hundreds of spider egg sacs, boiled them, combed them like wool, spun them into thread, and then used them to make stockings that attracted the attention at the royal court.
That's actually tough. Oh my god, that's
This was harder than it sounds. As he later said, the only difficulty now lies in
you hear about all the, like, oh, they made wigs out of, like, fucking, I don't know, donkey hair or something in like, the 1600s. But some of the stuff that they would do is, like, that's tough. Like, a stockings made out of fucking spider eggs. Oh, it's cool. I would wear those.
procuring a sufficient
But,
quantity of
not if they
spider
were
bags
like, jeans made out of fucking spider eggs.
to make any considerable work of it. 3 centuries later, Simon Pearce and Nicholas Godley led a years-long project in Madagascar, in which teams of Malagasy workers gathered more than 1 million golden orb weaver spiders in the jungle by hand. They extracted their silk and painstakingly wove and embroidered it into a single golden cape. Why hadn't they tried farming the spiders instead? Well, attempts to do that all run into the same problem. Spiders are cannibals.
The big problem with spiders is that they eat each other.
That's one of the big problems, and then you can't just like keep them in a tiny little container. You're gonna have a lot of real estate if you're gonna, have a farm with 10,000 spiders on it.
Even if you could get your hands on that many spiders, as we've seen, milking them is difficult, and the spiders don't always cooperate.
Really cooperative spider will give you 300 yards of silk. 100's a lot more.
That's still not that much, because what's the thickness of a fucking... What is the... What is it, like a line of spider silk? 2.5 to 15 micrometers, exactly. 10 times thinner than a single human hair. So it's like, still, even if you get 30 yards of spider silk, that's still like the fucking square meters of like square, like, what's it called, the square footage of like a single human hair. So it's like, if they only give you 30 yards, it should be like a commodity to have something spider silk, and I think that's what it is, so that's not so bad.
Spider will give you 300 yards of silk. 100's a lot more typical, but they kind of have their own individual personalities. Some of them will just break the thread right away and not even cooperate with you.
That's why natural spider silk is so scarce. One supplier charges $700 for 100 milligrams, which works out to roughly
Holy
$7
shit.
million per kilogram. That's roughly 50 times the price of gold. Okay, so we can't farm spiders for their silk, but we know what the proteins are, so surely we can just make them. Well, scientists have tried. By the late 1990s, researchers at DuPont took the genes that code for spider silk proteins and put them into E. coli and yeast. These living cells are like protein factories. One engineered cell quickly becomes millions. It worked, but scientists wanted an even more efficient method. So in 2001, a team in Germany tried implanting spider silk genes into plants like tobacco and potatoes. But if you really want to produce a lot of protein in a concentrated form, look at milk. To feed their young, mothers produce milk with high concentrations of proteins. So around the same time, a Canadian company called Nexia tried something much stranger. They put
I've
spider
heard of Nexia.
silk genes into goats, creating genetically modified spider goats. No, really, they made spider goats. These goats produce milk chock full of spider silk proteins. In one sense, it worked. All the experiments were able to produce spider silk proteins, but they ran into the same problem. From E. coli or yeast, these proteins were purified as a fine white powder. From plants, the purified proteins formed a viscous, gelatin-like liquid. And from goats, it was dissolved in the milk. None of these even vaguely resemble spider silk.
And that's one of the secrets that, any company that really wants to mimic spider silk at an industrial scale needs to kind of figure out is how to process.
I think eventually we'll do it, but I think in the time it takes us to develop a reasonable way to farm spider silk is when we just invent something that's just better than Kevlar, you know what I mean? That's just better than spider silk. So I really don't think it's worth putting all this resources into developing spider silk. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go get a drink. We're locked.
Silk proteins the way spiders do.
But that's easier said than done. In a spider, it all starts in the silk gland, in a region called tail. Cells
Not to scale.
here make proteins called spidroins, and they secrete them into the fluid
Really?
inside the gland. Every spidroin has 3 main parts. One end is called the N-terminal, and the other the C-terminal. And between them is a long repeating sequence of amino acids. This is called the repetitive region. Once inside the tail, the C-terminal ends pair up, which links
It's crazy how, like, amino acids are the keys to life. That's what we think were, like, the building blocks of life. And we see them everywhere. Like, didn't we not discover, like, amino acids on Titan or something? And I don't know why we don't say it's life. But, like, yeah. No, it's crazy.
neighboring spidroins together. But the N-terminal ends stay mostly separate, so the spidroins are still loose enough to bend, coil, and move around. Next, they move into the storage sac, where they're packed together at high concentrations. Normally, proteins this concentrated would stick to each other and clump into a solid, but this can be modified with a careful balance of salts and by changing the pH. The pH is a measure of the concentration of hydronium ions in a solution, and because hydrogen ions are little positive charges, you can think of the pH like a dial that controls the electrical charge on different parts of the protein. In the storage sac, the pH is tuned so that the N-terminal ends carry a net negative charge. Every protein carries the same charge, and since like charges repel, when you crowd them together, they shove apart instead of sticking together. Now, the spidroins are still crowded in this aqueous solution, and at such high concentrations, they begin to gradually rearrange. The N-terminals are attracted to water. These are hydrophilic, while the repetitive region is repelled by it. This is hydrophobic. So the spidroins rearrange, and you end up having these hydrophilic parts facing outward towards the water, and the hydrophobic parts tuck themselves inside, away from it. They then form these tiny structures called micelles. And the micelles cluster together into larger globules. These globules next enter the spinning duct.
For the dragline silk, the duct is kind of S-shaped, but it gets skinnier and skinnier.
As the globules go through the narrow duct, the liquid near the walls rubs against the surface, and it moves more slowly, while the liquid in the middle moves faster. So the layers slide past each other, which is known as shear. These shear forces stretch and deform the globule.
You also remove some water. So water goes out, you get a drop in pH, so it becomes a little bit more acidic.
See, like, evolution did all of this. Like, one day it was less acidic, and then it didn't work, and then it was more acidic, and then it worked better. And evolution rooted through every single living spider and to let the ones that had the better ones reproduce. It's like, it's insane. It's insane.
As you go down this duct,
So the proteins are then being changed in 2 ways at once. Mechanically, they're being pulled and aligned, and chemically, that drop in pH means that there are now more positive hydronium ions in the solution. These bind to the negative parts of the proteins, neutralizing them. Now, all the proteins don't repel each other as strongly, and so the N-terminal ends begin pairing, linking the proteins into long chains. These chains are pulled through a tiny narrowing called the drawdown taper, which leads to the spigot. Here, the spider pulls the liquid through a small opening. This forces the liquid to speed up, and as it speeds up, it stretches. It's this final stretch that pulls neighboring spidroins tightly alongside one another. Now, depending on the sequence of amino acids, some sections fold into zigzag strands. These strands then interlock, and rows of hydrogen bonds stitch them into rigid sheet-like structures, which stack together into the nanocrystals that give the spider silk its strength.
Oh, wait, that actually makes so much sense.
In other sections, the spidroins don't fold as neatly. That's how you get the amorphous regions, which give the silk its stretch. Exactly how the proteins assemble inside the spinning duct is still being studied. No one fully understands it yet, and that makes recreating the process in a lab quite difficult. So scientists wondered, what if instead of starting from scratch, you used an animal that already has a spinner? This is exactly what researchers at Craig Biocraft Laboratories, a biotech company in Michigan, have been working on. What's more, they're doing it with an insect that humans have been farming for nearly 5,000 years.
What, beetles?
According to legend, a Chinese empress was relaxing in her garden when something fell into her teacup.
Whoa, CRISPR? Gene sequencing?
She looked inside and saw a
moths.
cocoon. The hot water loosened it, and when she lifted it out, it unraveled into a single shimmering thread, so long that it stretched across her entire garden. This was silk. Whether or not that story's true, people eventually learned to farm the insect.
Okay, now it's all good.
Insect that made the thread. Silkworms. They're the caterpillars of the domesticated silk moth. Silk quickly became one of the most valuable materials in the land. It dressed emperors and spurred trade connecting East Asia and Europe. So much so that it gave the trade route its name, the Silk Road. For nearly 2,000 years,
It'd be fucking wild being a merchant on the Silk Road, bringing silk, and then there's literal land pirates trying to steal your shit. That would be one of the weirdest, neatest jobs that have ever existed.
China guarded the secret. But of course, people were always trying to steal it. By the mid-6th century, the Byzantine Empire was in trouble. Plague had devastated the population, and on top of that, the purchase of silk was draining its gold. The problem was that Byzantines couldn't make silk. Most of it had to come through Persia, the very empire it was fighting. So Emperor Justinian made a secret deal with two monks. They would travel east, find the source of silk, and then smuggle it back. They returned with the secret hidden inside their hollow canes: silkworm eggs. This may be the first recorded case of industrial espionage in history. With that, Byzantium could finally make its own silk. Nowadays, we farm them by the millions.
One moth lays 500 eggs.
Okay.
So when you talk about growing productions, right? My wife and I had a baby. These guys, they have 500 babies, and they do it every 30 days.
So the researchers at Craig wondered, what if we could make the silkworm spin spider silk instead?
When we create a transgenic silkworm, we're taking the genetics of a silkworm and the genetics of a spider, and we're putting those together. We're taking the best aspects of both. And that's what we're doing to create our fibers.
They start by gluing eggs onto a slide, which they line up under a microscope.
So this is the microinjection station. We're talking about eggs that are the size of the head of a pen. We're talking about needles that are half a micron in diameter.
This part is the I want to inject. So as you see, this is the tungsten needle,
I just kind of threw up.
and this is the glass capillary. And first we'll poke a hole with the tungsten needle. I will actually move the eggs to capillary and poke.
The fluid carrying the spider DNA is then injected into the part of the egg that will eventually become the silkworm.
But at this point, the genes are still separate. They have to become part of the silkworm's own DNA. And luckily, nature already has a way of doing that.
If you take an insect like a
I
moth
thought
and
you were
look
gonna
inside
bring
its
up
genome,
CRISPR.
you'll see some stretches of DNA that move around. They jump from one place in the genome to another. These are called jumping genes, or transposons. One specific one is called piggyback, and it was first identified in a cabbage looper moth. Piggyback is a piece of DNA with 2 short sequences at its ends, and it works together with an enzyme that recognizes these ends, cuts the whole piece out, and inserts it somewhere else in the genome, kind of like a natural cut and paste system. What scientists realized is that if the enzyme only looks at the 2 ends, then you can keep those ends the same, but change what sits in the middle, and use that to implant the DNA of your choosing. So in the lab, the DNA in the middle is replaced with the spider silk gene. This, together with separate instructions for making the enzyme, is what's then injected into the silkworm egg. And inside the egg, the enzyme recognizes the familiar end sequences and cuts and inserts the spider silk gene into the silkworm's DNA. If everything works, it becomes a permanent part of the silkworm's genome.
But then what percentage chance do you have of that actually producing spider silk? Because obviously they have a bunch of different genomes that are telling them to produce regular silk. But like, brother, I don't think this will ever work.
Now, the
CRISPR
silkworm
money.
where the edit worked looks almost exactly like one where it didn't.
The first approach we used was creating transgenics with the glowing cocoon. A green fluorescent protein is what's making these guys glow that green color under this particular wavelength with that particular light filter in front of it.
It feels magical. And there's a living thing inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's creating the glowing effect.
Yeah.
But even if the DNA insertion is successful, it might not have ended up in the right place.
If I create the world's best recipe for chocolate chip cookies and I stick it in the pasta section,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to make a lot of chocolate chip cookies, right? Because you're not going to see it.
Yeah.
Same thing for this, right? We want the recipe in the right section of the right cookbook.
That's why getting the spider silk gene into the silkworm isn't enough.
We really want the spider silk get incorporated into the silk gland, not any other tissue.
But piggyback only looks for a 4-letter DNA sequence, TTAA.
There's so many TTAA in their genome, you couldn't really control where they were.
So it's like there are a lot of different places where they could park.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And that means that it won't spin pure spider silk.
If you had to estimate of the transgenic silk, like what percentage is spider DNA?
Like 6%, 10%.
That's insane to me.
So even with this limited
That's still a lot. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's a lot.
transfer, the fibers still achieve much of the mechanical performance of pure spider silk.
Our average samples are usually about 60% of spider silk, right? Which, show me any other place in the world where you can get materials that perform at 60% the strength of spider silk that you can make cost effectively, right?
To push the 60% average even higher, the insertion needs to be more targeted.
The next step is to create pure, what are called knock-in, knock-out transgenics, where we will completely remove all aspects of the silkworm's native DNA for the silk and replace that completely with the spider silk protein.
And to do that, most of the leading labs in the field are exploring CRISPR-Cas9.
This tool has 2 parts. The first is a guide, a short piece of genetic code designed to match one exact stretch of DNA. Unlike piggyback, which recognizes a sequence just 4 DNA letters long, this guide matches.
What do you guys think this will be used for? Like, do you think like the scientists that are making this are like, wow, this is really gonna change the world, or this is gonna make the world so much better, or do you think this is actually just like kind of useless? You know what I mean? Or is it just like for fun?
There's about 20 letters, making it far more specific. The second is a cutting protein. When the guide finds its matching sequence, the protein cuts the DNA. Here, that spot is inside the silkworm's own gene for making silk. The cell immediately tries to repair the break, and scientists take advantage of this by also injecting donor DNA, carrying the spider silk gene. As the cell repairs the cut, it copies in that donor DNA, stitching the spider silk gene into this one precise location.
But this process is
Like,
still in
bro,
active
how do people figure this shit out? Literally.
development, and Craig is not the only group chasing the dream of spider silk.
In Germany, AMS Silk is making proteins for fibers, coatings, powders, and hydrogels. And in Japan, Spiber is brewing protein fibers through fermentation. Brands like Goldwyn and The North Face have already used a version of these fibers in their clothing. And the military has been interested too. In 2016,
Yeah,
the
that's what I
US
was gonna
Army
say.
funded Craig to produce ballistic shoot packs, panels layered with transgenic silk that are designed as potential body armor. And it's even being explored in medicine. For centuries, surgeons have stitched wounds together with silk. But now, a company called Neurotex is using spider silk to help repair damaged nerves. So if it can be produced cheaply, spider silk could find its way into clothing, armor, implants, even nerve repair. But to do that, we're gonna need a lot of it.
This is our specialized spider silk. There you go.
This is the transgenic spider silk.
This is spider silk. This is transgenic spider silk.
This is like
That's
a bale.
fucking
This is a
wild.
hay bale of
Yep.
spider silk.
So last year we produced about half a ton of spider silk cocoon.
Oh my god! That is like these guys have been working on the. Do you think it does that automatically, or do they have to like really work at it? Like, are they farmers, or do they just kind of sit back and relax?
And
a
this is
ton.
silk from that.
But what about our original question? Can you use transgenic spider silk to swing like Spider-Man?
So, Derek, I've got you here in a climbing gym for a very good reason. And the reason is underneath this dirty
So
digital.
this is the main guy. This is the guy that started it. So basically, the story of Veritasium is that this guy would do it. The guy on the left, he's made most of the videos, and then when they started raking in like freaking insane numbers, like freaking 21.1 million subscribers and 6.4 million views. Then this is only 2 weeks old. Like, then he started was like, okay, I can't make enough videos, so he just got a bunch of interns, or maybe just like educated individuals, and then just sent them all around the globe, and then he was just basically like, go learn as much stuff as you can, and so they all went, and they would all make videos for Veritasium, so he's just raking in money. So every so often he'll make a video, but other than that, he just sends out like his basically team of just smart people around the globe, and they just make these cool videos.
Unveil it. Unveil it. Yeah, go.
All right. Okay. This looks like very uninspiring.
So what's interesting is this is one continuous filament.
This is just one strand.
But each one of these strands is actually 10 individual silk filaments that are kind of connected.
All right. So you want me to hang from this?
I do want you to hang from it, yes. I actually want you to do more than just hang from it. I want you to swing.
This will be the first time ever anyone has ever swung from actual spider silk. Granted, this spider silk came from other organisms, but I don't know if it's gonna hold my weight, so let's see.
It is not like that. That bitch does not seem like it's holding his weight.
1.
You really came close.
That's actually sick, though. Yeah. I would not put all my trust in that, and I weigh like 100 pounds. Oh, this is another guy that they have. That's another one of theirs.
Don't tell anyone.
He's like German.
Spider-Man.
That's actually sick.
Okay, so we've seen it can hold your weight pretty reasonably. We could swing, but I do want to put it to the ultimate test and get you up there. How much do you trust spider silk?
Tensile strength doesn't lie.
All right, let's get you up there.
Fuck, I would not do that, bro. Oh my god.
We used the title, "Risking My Life to Settle a Physics Debate Too Early." Feels like it's gonna dig into my fingers.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna go. Did it break?
You gotta see my finger, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is the problem with spider silk. It's thin,
And this guy, oh my god, he's built low-key.
it's strong, and it just rips you open.
Now, if it isn't clear, we're not exactly web swinging experts, but we'd love to get the silk into the hands of someone who is.
Tom Holland is a challenge. Yeah, I'm calling out Tom Holland. I'm calling out all them guys. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. That's right. Come at me, bro.
Bugging. Oh my W Bear
The spider silk is so strong.
Holy shit. Sub to these guys. Wow, W bed. Alright. Next, I'm gonna try and boot up Siege one more time. Not Siege, Steam. And then if we don't, we can just go into the next video. Oh, blum, 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 blum. Hey, it's working. Okay, Counterstrike. Let's go, I'm excited. Shadows log in. Oh, I forgot to change the stream info. I'm so stupid. Okay, now it is actually CST. Does anybody know? Oh wait, shit. Okay, no wait. I need to boot up CSU. Coke down, chatters. Alright, here we go. Booting up Siege. Not Siege, Counterstrike. I'm so used to fucking playing Siege. My god. Hopefully it actually works this time. Don't tell me nothing, baby. Don't tell me nothing, baby. I'm so hoping we can get to some good lobbies, but there's not like absolutely no life slots. That would be really fun and awesome and super cool. Oh, bum 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 bum. Oh, why isn't Counterstrike working? Hey! Oh! Oh! Let's freaking go, baby! Woo! It booted up. Let's play some CS. Let's go, bro. Alright, shatters lock in. Playing competitive. Go. Hopefully it runs well. I'm gonna change my settings. But why is my resolution cooked? Okay, no, that's better, that's better, that's better. That's like a whole hell of a lot better, actually. Actually, I'm gonna increase it by 1. See if that's... Here we go. Okay, this is actually like playable now. Bro, please tell me I get a good lobby. Whether I'm sweaty. Should I turn my mic on, chatters? I'm going to. For a bit, for a bit, for a bit. Just give me the best episode ever. Alright, chat. We're gonna be playing some Counter-Strike. We're gonna leave my mic on for a little bit. Hopefully it goes well. If you don't know what Counter-Strike is, you should, and you're a loser if you don't. We're gonna play until I get bored. No, we're not. We're gonna play like 2 matches. I suck at Counter-Strike. I'm terrible. My goal is to get a 3K in 1 round. The rounds go to 13, so in like, give or say like 40 rounds, I should be able to get 1 3K. That's all I want. I suck with the AWP. Well, I suck with most guns. I'm pretty good with like the AUG and the SG. So, bro, please tell me there's 10. I hate when it's like gets to 9 and it like edges you. Come on. Come on. Don't edge me. Please. Brother. I hope it doesn't edge me. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Lock in. banger tunes. Oh! I'm sorry. Bro, hopefully the lag isn't as bad. Oh, I just got dookied on. Starting his counter terrorist. Okay, lock in. Dual Berettas is what we're playing this. Okay, what's my ping at? Okay, lock in. I want to get like 1 kill this round. That's it. I'm pretty good with the first round. Swing. Oh, I got a little bit here. Ah! Die! So, we're gonna skip by that. Behind you. Oh my god. Not behind you. Get locked in shatters. Oh, I'm like... Hey guys, who's ready to win this game? Who's ready to get the W? Oh my god! Am I the blueprint? Holy shit. See, I'm good. I told you, bro. I suck at the op, but I'm good with like every gun. Rotation? Rotation device. Oh yeah, okay. We have the defuse bomb. Somebody's like over here. Location device. Nice, bro. I could have got that guy if I pushed. Okay, no, I was kind of the blueprint in that one. Okay, lock in. This is all I need. I don't even need an op. Our team is goated. Let's move out. Always push along doors, that's the strategy. Sit down! Oh my lord. He's trying to peek it like it's Siege. Like, bro, come on. This ain't no little man's game. Except for I love Siege. What he perform when he has money right in front of him? Did I get 3K? I think that's 3K. Nah, I was only 2 kills, bro. You stole my last kill, bro. I'm sorry, I'll mute my mic. I'm sorry, daddy. What did he perform when he has money right in front of him? Bro, I'm so mad I didn't get that 3K. That was my 1 goal. Oh yeah. What did he perform when he has money? Hey, Kilimanjaro, I climbed that mountain. What did he perform when he has money right in front of him? What am I going right now? Hey, how do I check? I'm 2-2. How is the top? Oh wait, no, that's just money. That's just money. We have a teammate that's going 11-0. Hey, I'm second frag. I'm with 3-2. That's not so bad. Okay, I need to turn down my game volume. Wow, that guy just got shit on. Oh my god, left. Oh my god, he put this guy on his left hand. He's so sweaty. Wait, let me switch teammates. Can I do that? I missed that kill. What did he perform when he has money right in front of him? Bro, how do you lose 1 HP? Come on, lock in. Stop. Oh, I just want to win this. Let's go 13-0 first round. What did he perform? He has money right in front of him. And get the fuck on out of here. Won't go ahead. Bro, how did you guys... You guys did not perform when there was money right in front of you. Oh my god, we just sold around. Come on, lock it. Will you perform when there's money right in front of him? Go to flash. Swing to flash. Oh! Behind you. Oh, what is he doing? No, on the left of the door. Is this the guy that's going 10-0? He's dead. He's fucked. Bro, push! Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? My loud. Wow, he's going 1 and 2. Come on, left hand shatters. What should I get? Should I get the M4? Or should I get the odd? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? I think I'm gonna get the odd. Okay, I'm stacked right now, chatters. Is anybody pushing corridor? Or, what's it called? Catwalk. 2 people are. Okay, I guess I have to push one of those. Push me again, I swear to God, I'll take your head off. I will take your head off. How? Oh my god! I did not perform when there was money right in front of me. Oh my god. Wait a second. Okay, I'm going 3 and 3 now. Our teammate that's going 13 and 2 just died. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pescatio. Where he perform? Money right in front of him. Oh my god, that's the assist? Nah! Oh no! Bro, I have the most assists out of anybody on the team. Will you perform when you have money right in front of you? Our top frag is 0. Should I just pull the op? No, I'm just getting the AUG again. Will he perform? He has money right in front of him. I'm whipping out the incendiary grenade, and then here's the plan. Here's the plan here, chatters. Stop. Go. Fast to long doors. Like, quick. Quick time. And we're gonna toss an incendiary. That was terrible. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? Let's go! Oh my god, get pooped on! Get pooped on! Pooped on? Give me my 3K. Just give me my onion. It's on A. I also have a defuse kit. I finished off the flash. That's my 3K! That's my 3K! Teammate, I need you to lock in right now. We did. What do you perform when he has money right in front of him? Can I? Defuse, bro, please. Let's go! 3K! I'm going 6 and 3. Okay, wait, I'm actually kind of good at this game now. Wait a second. Wait, is it when I'm streaming? Is it when I'm streaming? Let's go. Let's go, bro. I guess I only get the M4, but... Oh, wait. No! Please give me my AUG back! No, I forgot I had it. Let's go. Thank you.
Let's show them who we are.
Yeah, I guess I need to push along doors again, because that went really well. Should I do the... What are you performing? He has money right in front of him. No, he doesn't. He doesn't push me right now. No, he doesn't. His ass got shat on last time we played. He performing, he has money right in front of him. No, I should have shot faster. Whatever, it's fine. My teammate got killed. No, I'm not mad about that. I'll push it aside. Oh. Shit.
Bomb has been planted. Diffusing. Throwing smoke.
Dead.
I'm defusing the bomb.
I'm so good, bro. I'm so good. Let me just pick up shit from people.
Bomb has been defused.
Nice.
Counter
Let's go.
Ah, we're getting stuck right into them.
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Should I low-key buy an op and then just drop it? Does anybody want an op? Everyone has kind of shit guns. They all have like M4s and no one person has like nothing.
The killing house anymore. This is real life.
I have 873 damage. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Push me again, I fucking dare you. There's two of them. Okay, you're joking, you're joking, you're joking. I'm sorry? He's right there. Yo, what is my teammate doing? Wait, my teammate's loading the blueprint. Wait, did he get a kill? He must have. I'm going 7 and 4. In no world am I mad about that. Fuck, bro. GG's. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One of our teammates is going 10 and 5. That's actually decent. When he perform and he has money right in front of him. I might go off again, because they're probably going to push that. Okay, I'm stacked, like, to the brim. Buy a defuse kit, or I will. I forgot how slow the op makes you, bro. It's getting about to take from him now. Bro, no way nobody pushes this. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Deploying flashbang.
Brother. I just got opt on. Wow. Wow. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Yeah. He's standing on the other side of that door with that goddamn bell. Peak ball knowledge. Come on, TV, please. Oh my god! Bro, he just ran into the whole cartel! Oh my god. He did not perform and there was money right in front of him. You need to perform and there's no money right in front of you. I'm gonna go MP5. I'm gonna switch it up a bit, switch it up a bit, switch it up a bit. We're turning up another notch, up another notch. Let's turn it up another notch. I'm pushing catwalk. Up another notch, up another notch. Bomb McLeod Lahi, what was the point of that smoke? What was the point of that, bro? Come on. You're just blocking yourself off. No, bro, the MP5, it's good, but it's only good if you, like, can sort of get the jump on somebody. Because, like, if you're fighting somebody who has an AK and you just have an MP5, you're gonna lose 90. Oh shit, he just missed the off twice. You're gonna lose every time. Because if it's head on, it doesn't matter how good you are, unless you get a headshot, obviously. It's like you're gonna lose every engagement if your opponent has an AK. It's a 1v1 or 1v2, and both of them have ops. I'm pretty sure. They retreated back to B. He's gonna try and flank, but it doesn't matter because they're holding B. Will he perform? And he has money right. Bro, I just don't want to end this with a negative KD. That'd suck. I got my 3K, so I'm really not that disappointed if we do lose, but It's 7-2, and we're not even terrorists, so I have a good, I have a good, freaking hope that we'll win. Oh, they're A. I was wondering that because I pushed catwalking. Like, yeah, no, this guy's too late. Push chisel. Run, bro. Yeah. Get tied so you don't die. No, you won't. Okay. What do I have? Nothing. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I thought it was 7-6 for a second there, but no. Okay, we're cooking right now. I think we got this game in the bag. Like, they've definitely been on a winning streak, but still, like, come on. What are you performing? He has money right in front of him. Stop. You're joking, bro. You're joking. Bro, there's 3 of them there. They're all catwalk. Nice. Reload, bro. Ooh, that was kind of a good place to be. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Throwing flashbang.
How did he know? Is this the guy at the top? Yeah, it is. We're watching the money right in front of him, guy.
Flashbang.
It's just because he uses his aim so good. And he has good aim. No way he clutches this, right? No, he did not perform and there was money right in front of him. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just a little disappointed. Decoy grenade, about to go crazy. I'm pushing B. What did he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Laying down smoke.
I'm about to push the fuck out of this. There's a teammate following me right now. Me and the teammate are about to flank catwalk. Oh shit, they're still on long doors. Okay. That's actually, we're kind of chilling. Stop.
Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang.
This guy's fucked. They're both there. Bro, it's just like... What am I going right now? I'm going 7 and 8. Fuck, I need to lock in. It's lock in, a clock in. I need to stop buying. I need to lock in more with my buying, because... Nice? Wait! No way, he's still at 100 HP.
Bomb has been planted.
On B. Oh, push up top, If he was smart, he would. He's right there. No, bro. Holy, what even gun was that? Oh, it was an AK. Okay. It's lock in, a clock in.
We will make them regret your day.
Okay, and we're on the better team right now, and it's 7-5. Yeah. Okay. How much money do I have? $1,800? It's all I'm buying. Chat, we need to win this. We need to show him who's boss. Always important when you're first pistol round. Like, bro, you just have to rush. That's the blueprint for what you do. Here. my god, they're all there. Oh my god, wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pushing up? Wait a second. Deagle? Right on your left. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was terrible! Oh my lordy lord! Wow. Wow. That was crazy. Let's try plan B. When he performing, he has money right in front of him. What are we doing, bro? What even is... Bro. Bro, I did not perform in their fight. Bro. We might be fucked, actually. Like, I don't know. It was 7-0. And then we just sold. Nice. Yeah, we just hard started selling. Fuck. Okay. We need to lock in, and I don't think there's an option. This is our winning streak. This is when we start winning. One of their teammates is going 21-11. Wait, no, that's our teammate. One of them is going 19-13. Their whole team is doing good, though, as opposed to ours, which is like, I'm doing mid. I'm doing pretty shit, actually. And then we have a couple teammates that are doing really well. Oh, where are these guys? Bro, stop! Actually, like, what? That's so shit. Nice. Who has the diffuser? Oh, triple C. What the fuck? He did not perform. There's money right in front of him. Okay, triple T's got the diffuse. Oh shit, behind. Stop moving. You guys are fucked. Stop. Nice. Oh my god. Wait a second. Would they perform and they have money right in front of them? Plant. Let's go! Let's go! Fuck yes. That sort of changed the rhythm of what's about to happen here. At least I'm hoping it will. I'm taking the 8K. I'm not gonna take anything else. Next round minimum is 2 round only? Bro, you're joking. Where are we going here, buddy? Okay, we're going this way. You also need to push, you know that, right? I'm pushing up catwalk. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, my girl's protecting me. That's right. Down. Oh, you on down. It's fine, we're locked. It's fine. It's only time. It's fine game. It's AOT. It is AOT. I'm grabbing the XM and I'm pushing catwalk and I'm gonna take some booty. I don't care. Who has the diffuser? Who has the diffuser? I don't even know. But I'm gonna take some booty. I'm sorry? You didn't see me? Stop! What? Did anybody see that? Wait. Brother. He's gonna be so low. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Let's go. Oh, wait, no. It's a 3v3 right now. Okay, 3v2. Ooh. I do not think they will perform when there's money right in front of them. My money's on they die. I don't think they win this. Stop! Oh my god, I thought he was about to miss that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought he was about to miss that. Could you imagine? It's just one guy. Yo, where is this guy? Why is... One of them has an AWP. What's the other guy have? He has an AK. Oh my! Bro, get Tom Brady off this game! God damn! Holy shit! God, okay, sorry LeBron James for going in your lobby. Let's go! No way we won that. Like, sorry Stephen Curry for even thinking about entering your lobby. God damn. If you won't find, if you won't find, if you won't find love. I'm gonna push long doors and hopefully no bullshit happens. If it does, if you won't find, if you won't find, if you won't find love, just boogie on down. Down, boogie on down. What the fuck? Yo, come plant. Stop. Did I kill my teammate? He from 63rd. That, my friends, is when you do not hold down the trigger on the AK if you do not know how to control the recoil. That was fucking brutal. That was brutal. If you won't find, if you won't find, if you won't find love. It better not end in a draw. Could you imagine? Just boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, boogie down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down. Swung. I performed. I did perform when there was money right in front of me. I did perform. No, they're behind us. Oh, where am I going right now? Stop, I'm going 9 and 15. Stop. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, alright, this is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. We can hands over.
Together we can do it.
Like the beating can't hold us. Moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. But I ain't not like the feeling can't hold us. Bro, yeah, just run from that hell. Keep performing, he has money right in front of him. Shit on. Get out of my game. Get out of my game, bro. He just spawned in? Hello? What the fuck? Bro, what a flank. Stop, I'm going 11 and 16. This is the moment, tonight is the night. For your fight till it's over. So put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now is the time.
Like the ceiling can't hold us. Moment, This is the moment, tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over. But I think it's dropping like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Push me, I fucking dare you. Walking in. Bro! Rush. Rush! I killed him. Get down. Stop! What? I had my crosshair on him for like 5 million seconds, bro. Like, come on. Bro, the guy who's doing 5 and 19. Bro, I'm gonna cuss that guy out. Stop. Bro. Bro, Willow C, you suck, bro. Hop that aim on Fortnite. You genuinely suck. You were going 5 and 19. Oh my god, hop that aim on Fortnite.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all. Smoke.
Stop. Okay, no, I was fucked from the beginning. 7-1 comeback, crazy. Bro, that is so true. Like, 7-1 comeback is fucking insane. Bro, Willow C, you genuinely are the worst player I've ever seen. You suck so much. Oh my god, you suck. Like, actually, Willow, god damn, you died like every round. Oh my lord. You're terrible. Fuck. Wow, that was brutal. Wow. Like, hop that name on Fortnite, my guy. Holy shit, bro. Come on. It's like, I didn't do very good either. I went like 13 and 15 or something. That's not even that good. But like, brother, 5 and 20. Oh my lord. That is a 0.25 KD ratio. That is terrible. That is so bad. Brother. Tonight is the night, we'll find till it's over. Alright, chat, just gonna yap for a bit. That was a good CS, freaking moment, not moment, just like fucking round. Stream schedule. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow, but I will try to stream the next day. Yeah, I will stream the next day. My YouTube is malpractice17, same as my, let's check a YouTube statistics. That's what we can do for the rest of the stream today, because I streamed till 6:30. Manage videos. So I'm gonna close Counterstrike. Stop, my highest view YouTube video is 294 views. Come on, lock in, chat. Bro, 192 views. I mean, they've been climbing, like, in the view count. I mean, shit's been climbing, but like, bro. And then I have a couple shorts, but like the highest one that's gone to is 1,122, bro. Like, come on.
I should have investigated more, actually, when I was there. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, like YouTube analytics punishes small like fucking channels. Bro, I hate when people are like, so the bigger streamers, they're like, yo, it's just luck. Like, come on. You've been posting for the past 5 years. Like, if you go back to my oldest YouTube video, like, obviously, I haven't been doing YouTube for very long. If you go back to my oldest YouTube video, oh my god, it sucks dick. It's terrible. I, like, barely talk. It's, like, the most brutalest shit ever. And then you check my newest one, and it's like, okay, you can see improvement. The quality's still shit, but that's because something's wrong with Shotcut. Like, I don't know why, but something's up with Shotcut. I have 8.4 hours of watch time. This is the moment, tonight is the night. I have a 2.4 click-through rate. Is that good? And 10%. Half the channels on this platform have overall impressions with CTR within this range. That's actually not that bad. Below 2%. Below, this indicates that your title and thumbnail aren't attracting viewers, or you could be showing your video to an audience that isn't interested. 2 to 5%. That's me. Average. Comment for larger videos with wide reach or older evergreen videos in your back catalog. 5 to 10%. Good and healthy. Typical for new uploads in the first 44 hours or targeted niche content. Above 10%, excellent. Frequently seen on search-heavy videos or content shown strictly to a highly engaged core subscriber base. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad actually for CTR. So my thumbnails, I've got thumbnails down, and thumbnails and titles down. That's good. Bro, I just need to put my face in like thumbnails. I have 14 subscribers, bro. I'll go subscribe to my YouTube. Bro, this guy. Bro. What's that thing where you like ask an AI and it like gives you a video idea? Actually, I should probably stop recording. No, because I can bro. Sub to my YouTube. I'm surprised that this didn't do better. The Roblox Rivals video. I'm really surprised that didn't do better. See live count. Potential. Bro, what happened to this? Bro, I can't. Oh, I can't. People can't see it in Russia. Come on, it's not even that bad. See view on YouTube. See, it's like. Wait, no, it's actually not that bad. The loneliest millionaire on the internet. This is about XQC. He's at 80. He has like $80 million from. No, not cake streaming. He got on stake when it was getting massive, and so he basically just got massive payouts of like 5.
Highest paid personalities on the planet. XQC is the biggest streamer on Twitch.
The quality's actually not super bad.
The constant roar of 40,000.
Wait a second. That's actually not terrible. Bro. What are my playlists on my? Yeah, go check out my YouTube video. My YouTube channel. Inspiration, here we go. Yep. Yep, 1 second. Alright, John. It's gonna be stream. Bye. Bro fist.